Hey, to the fact that we are the fact that post podcast members. Everybody say hello.
Hello.
We're back. I want to say we're back in a different language because we always say we're back. I'm going to say it in Swedish. Vi är tillbaka, folket. Välkommen.
Why was that 3 times the length?
I was going to say that, like, just exceeds our recording time.
How was that? We're back. Like,
I don't know what that was.
Recited a poem to me, and I did. Love that.
That was a sight from the Bible, guys. A lot has happened.
A lot has happened.
Since we
met
last
up,
talked.
guys. That's the most important and the most crucial thing. We went on a trip together.
We did.
We saw each other. It even seems like a fever dream to me. Like, that's how unlikely it was.
Low key.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
We were about to record there, but the circumstances couldn't lead for that. Like, it wasn't meant to happen. But we're going to talk about what happened in detail today. We're going to react to some of the videos, react to the pictures. And for obviously you guys are listeners, so you can't see it, unfortunately. But we're going to explain what happened. So, guys, where did we go? And where was this? Give us a time frame.
Okay, I'm going to go first. We were in...
My brain was struggling to comprehend.
I think we're a little delirious.
We were in Prague.
We were in Prague, Czech Republic.
Czech Republic.
Prague.
Mm-hmm.
And it was amazing. We all traveled from different countries. I came from Germany. I took a train.
Yeah.
I saw some of the Czech Republic in this train. It was amazing. It was a good-ass time.
So March 17th to March 19th, I believe. March 18th was one of the craziest days ever. We're going to talk about it. To the 20th? Yeah, to the 20th. Okay. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And
go us.
So we just preface this to say, like, leading to that point, it was very difficult. Like, we were all over the place. We were like, where are we going?
Yeah, that took ages. And then
that took 3 years.
There. I mean, from 3 different countries, 3 different schedules. Like, the fact when I saw you guys, I was shocked. Like, I
was in denial.
Saying I'm still in denial. Like, now looking at these pictures, I'm like, did I take this image? And I did.
No, you didn't, because none of us did. We were ghosts. Like, what happened? I don't know, guys. It was, if anyone's planning to go to Prague, definitely go. You'll probably know why you should go after this recording, but also, like, it's so much fun because we did so much. It's so historical. It's such a cute city, and the prices are really great as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna share some tips and tricks. Okay, so 17th we landed.
I came in by train.
Emma rolled
landed on ground.
I rolled in.
You rolled in.
I
rolled in.
Rolling.
I
was rolling for so long that by the time I found the reception for our little, like, Airbnb room, these homies had already arrived by plane. Like, Lucas had arrived, and I thought I stood like 2 hours in Prague. I got lost with my big ass suitcases that I had for no reason.
Guys, her suitcases, I think, were larger than the actual Airbnb. Like, I think it was.
Yeah, the fact that fit in.
We could have slept in your suitcases, I think, at some point.
But we stayed pretty centrally. It was cute. We had a cute little apartment.
A fantastic apartment. It was so cute. Hang on, let me just pull up the pictures here, because it was literally the cutest thing.
Yeah.
Also, the third bed, just chilling in the living room and then becoming our closet. Well,
we had a random bed in the middle of the kitchen, and there was not a single pillow on it. I'm not sure where the pillows were.
No, they knew we were 3 people. They made the bed for 2. Like, and then there was another huge bed, but it was fine. Like, we all slept in this loft. It was very cute. It was cute vibes.
The loft was the shit.
We were a family, you know. And
also, this little peephole behind the column that separated the bed, just so that we could chat with one another, you know.
It was very cute.
Put your phone as well.
It was
not gonna lie.
It was
it was very central.
That
was great.
It was great. It was amazing.
But I think we decided on, you know, it's not really important on, like, where we stay. It's more important on what we do.
But for that, it was very nice.
Yeah,
it was such a cute apartment. Yeah. I really liked it.
I gave it a 5-star rating. I'm not gonna lie.
As you should have.
It was very cute.
Very deserved.
Okay, so Lucas lands.
I landed.
Emma rolls in, and then I literally had to wait in the airport for 6 hours. Anyways, Lucas and Emma meet up. You can.
Yeah, we went out to dinner. We caught up.
We got seriously. We went into the biggest tourist trap ever.
We messed up. Like, we fucked up instantly.
We really messed up. You remember that Aperol Spritz we had?
It was
for like
so bad.
€7?
Like, even looking at it now, I'm like,
that looks like dishwasher soap.
It's not even orange, really.
It was water.
It was water. But
and
still,
this describes it all. My face describes it all. Like that was not even worth €1. I'm sorry. Also, the entire meal that we had was like below average. But then, Emma, what came in there, nah?
The dessert.
And what was it?
The dessert was insane.
I didn't know about the dessert.
The dessert was insane afterwards. It was like tiramisu, but like with a bunch of fruits, and that was...
That took it home. Like, that made the meal great.
That made the meal great. And I'm really happy that we had like this final touch on there that actually made the food good. Because I don't think we spent that much for food on the entire other days as we did that night. And it was... No. That Aperol Spritz, water.
Yeah. Okay, so Aperol Spritz was water. They proceed to ask me, "Oh, Vic, are you hungry? What do you want?" And I'm like, "Guys, it's fine. I'm not hungry. It's whatever." They get me a pizza, and I'm like, "Oh, it's a pizza. That's amazing." The pizza is like the wheels of the bus go round. This bus wheel was big, and it was a little burnt.
And also, we burnt it. Like, we had one job, and we
fucked it up. But I'm not gonna lie, that wheel of pizza could have carried you into Prague, Emma.
It could have. It could have
been on the train for you to go to Prague.
I think it did. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But we decided to just catch up that evening. We had a little dance party.
We did.
It was
ABBA came through.
ABBA. Yeah.
We listened to ABBA. Like, we were just happy we were together. It was insane. Like, how were we together?
I don't know.
Yeah,
it was insane.
Emma had about 3 billion Emma thoughts about 20 minutes that we met each other. and then we just chilled, and there's this random video we're looking at with Lucas's toothpaste with a rabbit on it, or a bunny, or a squirrel.
I think it's a squirrel. Shouldn't it be a squirrel?
It's a squirrel. What happened next? So we had food.
Yeah,
we went to bed.
Okay, next. Next morning, let's go.
Well, next morning was our incredible walk-in tour.
March 18th.
We had great weather. We were very lucky.
Yeah.
You got it? Yeah, I guess let's paint you the picture. The tour was at 10. We decided to leave the apartment by like, what, 9:30?
Yeah, to get some little brekkie and coffee.
To get breakfast. Emma and I, the German side and us coming out like never before.
Can we talk about the stress?
To the city.
No, but explain like the tour.
I was so stressed. Like,
please, someone explain.
Okay. We were supposed to go to this walking tour at 10. We left at 9:20, 30. We realized, oh my God, on the email it says you have to be there 15 minutes before the walking tour begins. Hence, Lucas and my sprint begins. Vic is like, she's just chilling.
I'm chilling.
Vic is being the Swedish girl that she is, and she has like no deal whatsoever with.
Guys,
we got to the tour. We weren't late. We weren't.
And what did I tell them? We're not going to be late, guys. I tell you, I kid you not, because these two humans in the Lucas and Emma, like the most fun people ever, the most British American people ever. I meet them in Prague, the most German people you've ever met in your entire life. Like, these guys are marching as if they're doing okay, we're not gonna go into that, but like they're marching.
Okay, but I want to put out here that
they did get the reference. I don't know,
the marching for me is less of a German thing. I think it's more of a thing.
Lucas taking it to heart. But I mean, the thing was that you guys, they're so stressed, and I'm like, guys, you're not gonna, like, they're gonna wait for you. Of course they are. And they're like, no. And then even though they were super stressed, they're like, we have to get our sandwiches. So we run into the bakery, and then this bakery doesn't even give us a menu, and she's like, you have to just stand there for coffee. You guys hated the coffee.
Yeah.
We get the sandwiches, go on the tour.
We did the tour.
We made the tour.
We made the tour, and Emma, like I think it was the first stop. Emma ruins it. Am I taking the whole thing away?
I wouldn't say I ruined the tour. I might have ruined a moment of the tour.
She amplified the tour.
Yeah.
Because our tour guide, he wasn't from Prague, but he was Czech, and he had some little jokes planned. You know, he does this every day, and then there was this little figurine, and he was like, "What is that?" And instant, like, not even him finishing the sentence, I was like, "It's a walrus." And he was like, "Nobody's ever gotten that." She just
busts it out, and he's just like, the disappointment on his face is like, I've never seen it before.
Yeah.
That was insane.
Yeah. He mentioned it like 3 more times. But the weather was insane, and Prague is beautiful. Like, Prague is beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And it was a free walking tour, which always makes sense to do in a city like that. So we were lucky.
So, okay, what did we see? So, for the peeps that want to go to Prague, what was the clock called? The astronomical clock.
Astronomical clock.
It was very astronomical, except for the tiny ass birds chirping from it that were not astronomical, or like.
Also, like, I was trying to listen to the tour. Meanwhile, like, Vic and Lucas are doing a full-on photography session. Like, they are Instagramming. They are
a reoccurring theme.
They are voguing, and I'm like trying to listen. You know what I mean? And all I could witness was them posing. Like, I also did not hear anything from the tour because all I was doing is like focusing on you guys, which was very entertaining, and I love that for myself.
But it's also like this homie was about to listen to what? Like, there was no sound from that clock. Like, let's be honest.
But also, like, Vic's and Lucas's mission, like, the best pick. Like, yeah. And meanwhile, I was the person that like spilled food all over her. Like,
but
you know,
Lucas, we did the most. Like, and then they were doing the tour, and Lucas was just like fixing the angle. We were doing a full-on shoot, not as if like that guy was doing a full-on tour. You know what I'm saying?
It was a full-on shoot.
So we saw the astronomical clock. We saw like Mozart was there at some point, or what did he say? Like,
yeah, in one of the theaters, and Kafka's from there. So we saw some cool sculptures that looked a little bit inappropriate, but
a little bit inappropriate, to say the least. And Vic went to touch it.
I touched it, and then everyone else started to touch it as well.
You started a trend.
I did, and then he has no legs. Oh, I think it was a story from a book that Emma knew, and I didn't
Metamorphosis.
Know yeah, the butterfly person.
No, not really, but
okay.
Kafka.
Mm-hmm.
He's from there, and that was cool.
We saw a Jewish.
Then we got to Charles Bridge.
The Charles Bridge, yeah. That was
I think that was like one of the coolest things.
Yeah, but I think what made it actually cool was all the different musicians that were just like vibing out of their life there. Yeah. Like, you entered a different universe every 3 steps you made.
Also, we lost our group like 5 times in that process of like being on that bridge and getting off the bridge. But the weather was so insane. Like, we were so lucky with the weather, actually.
Yeah, we were.
I still can't believe we were there. Like, looking at these pictures right now, I'm like, how did that even happen?
That was fun. So we walked the bridge, and we had one mission to get those funnel cakes that actually weren't from Czech, and they're Hungarian or Romanian. But that's fine. We still decided to consume.
It was like a sugar cone
funnel cake.
Well, it wasn't a funnel cake. It was like a cone filled with ice cream.
Cinnamon sugar cone with ice cream in it. Churro cake.
Yeah.
But
it was really good. The only thing is, it did upset my stomach.
I did. Like, after that, my stomach never recovered. I think it still hurts. Yeah. And that's how you know you've aged.
Not only your stomach, but also your coat and everything else you were wearing that day. Because this homie spilled 2 liters of that entire ice cream on herself.
It was the shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, we were okay. Let me set the scene. We finished the tour at the John Lennon Wall, which was cool. That was cool.
Insane.
Then we snuck off because we were students and we couldn't pay. Don't do that. Yeah. Don't do that, guys.
For the free walking tour.
No, I mean, like, donate.
At some point, when I have more money, I will donate, because that homie was the realest. But we then got these ice cream cones. We sat by the water. It was amazing. I was waving to people. I think I met my soulmate. He wanted to call me. I'm still waiting for that call. And we ate our little ice cream cones, and it was really cute.
I love how you skipped the part where you just like soak yourself in it.
I love that. Yeah, like
it just started dripping, and then there was a big puddle of ice cream all over my coat and my pants, and I was still traveling for like 10 more days.
But I also found residue of that like 3 days after in Denmark.
I still find residue of that. Like, I still do.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It's fine. And then we made a song up. We were singing to Bohemian Rhapsody, and then we remixed it. We waved to people. We went to the bridge again. They were playing drums on the bridge, and there were different instruments.
It was very cool.
Very cool.
That was
a very cool
such
atmosphere.
A whole different world.
We were dancing. People were watching. They were laughing.
We were jamming.
A lot of people were there. A lot of tourists.
It was so fun.
Oh, that was cute. I'm watching a video of me just making a heart symbol with my hands and then just dancing away.
Jumping away. It was so
Jumping
fun.
away. The Charles Bridge is very beautiful. We also went and sat by the Charles Bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And then we proceeded our walk along Prague.
Yes.
We saw a lot of different things. We also saw that guy, that sculpture of that guy, his head that moved.
Oh, yeah.
That's again Kafka.
Yeah,
that is Kafka.
I mean, we were walking. It's like the classic city tour. We were walking so much. At some point, your brain just dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything with it. And we were like, I don't even know what I'm seeing anymore. I don't know what I'm doing. But it was, I think, like, it's a perfect city for 3 days. I feel like we did a lot.
Like an extended weekend, and you're good.
Yeah. And it wasn't that expensive. So that's also a reason.
No.
So, yeah.
So that was day one. But it wasn't complete because we went out.
We did go out. Oh, my God. Yes.
I think first we were in a coma. Like, first I napped. I'm pretty sure I napped.
You napped. You were out. Like,
Emma,
I don't know where life took you, but you weren't there anymore.
I'm not a cute sleeper.
No, but she was very tired.
She was.
I was.
Reasonably.
With that big ass luggage. We went back and then we met one of Lucas's friends, and this guy helped us out. Shout out to Stefan.
Mm-hmm.
He basically showed us the city, and we went to we
had traditional Czech food,
which was good.
Very good.
Very good.
Goulash,
yes.
I had duck.
Oh yeah.
It's
a very meat and potatoes country.
Yeah.
It is.
It's like Germany. And then we had dumplings. Oh yeah, they're dumplings. Those were dumplings.
We went and witnessed a dance battle in the I feel like I was in a 2000s like rom-com.
No, that was the weirdest ass thing. Like we had this Czech food. I can't. We're watching the video right now. We walk into this bar. We're like, okay, let's grab a drink. Suddenly these homies from the 90s show up, and they're just having a full on dance. Like it was like I was watching Step It Up. Is that what the movie's called?
It was the whole thing all over again.
We're not even exaggerating. Like there was a hype circle around them. They were like pointing at each other, and then the other person had to dance. Like it was so. There was a girl. She was insane. You know, she would have been like the main character in the movie.
Yeah, she would have
been like, character. Oh, she's the underdog, and then she just destroyed. Like, look at her go. Like
she went.
The speed at which this girl was able to move her arms is like the speed of lightning. And then
she owned the dance floor.
But when we say like a dance, we actually mean like a full-on actual dance battle. Like, take everything you've ever imagined a dance battle to be. That happened.
Like High School Musical could never. You know what I mean? Like it was a lot. It was very cool though. But at some point,
we considered joining. Me and Emma
I got intimidated. I tried to join. Yeah. Bad idea. We went to gay bars then, which was amazing.
Yeah.
We went to a gay bar.
2 gay bars. I was very tired. I had my first shot of tequila in my life and 2 gin and tonics, and I started to feel everything in slow motion, and Emma was slowly talking slower. And I started dissociating, which was amazing.
And then we went dancing.
We did with the shittiest. What was the theme of that music or that night?
I don't know. It was bad. Like
2000 something.
But we went from good to bad to shittier.
Yeah.
We were doing everything we could and more to like make it a vibe.
We did.
Yeah.
We're going to post the reel of us all dancing. And guys, like we made the best out of it. Like we were listening to Mr. Saxo Beat, and it's And then Gangnam Style came on, and I was like, "Is this 2023?"
Yes. Like those
so random
songs that you sometimes play at your own party. You know, like when "Toxic" from Britney Spears comes on, everybody's like, "That's the vibe."
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. Saxo Beat, like I put that out on my playlist the instant it was released. You know what I mean? Like that song, or what was that one? The Americano.
Papa Americano. Oh my god.
Us, like, how old are we? 25, 22, 23-year-old selves, like, we're dancing to that in a club in Prague.
I was standing on a stool at some point, like, I don't know, or on the speakers, and I was just dancing.
It was speakers, no?
Yeah.
It was insane. It was insanity.
Lucas. We're watching a video of Lucas and us just doing boomerangs, and then us dancing right now.
Us taking the shot.
Oh yeah, we record my first shot in my life.
Yes, we did. I almost died from that shot because like it went down the wrong pipe. I don't know what happened there. Like
that video is so funny though because I showed no reaction. Like I was like,
I'm just like whatever.
She's like, it's a normal Sunday night or Saturday.
I'm ready to dance some more. Oh, look at us.
We're watching the video of us all taking and then Emma's super offended because I didn't look into her eyes before taking a shot. And I'm like, sis, this is my first time. Chill.
Every German knows what that means.
Yeah.
I'm not German.
Yeah.
But it was insane.
But I did force her to look into my eyes, so don't come at me. Like
she did force me.
Like also there was not having afterwards the worst Burger King of my life. Like that was
I forgot about that.
Rubbish.
I like the BK.
Oh no.
I forgot about that.
I had fries.
It was bad.
Was it bad? It probably
it was a classic night out. We saw a guy passed out in front of the club. We made friends with his friends. Like they just left him there.
Oh my god,
we were concerned. I forgot about that. It just came into my mind. Where are those people now? Like, I hope you're okay. And then instead, like, we even asked the friends, like, is he okay? And they were like, yeah. And then we just proceeded to walk with the friend.
No, but the friend was like, this always happens. And that guy was projectile vomiting. And I was like, girl, he's having a septic attack.
Whatever.
We've all seen that. We've all witnessed that. Some people might have already been there. So that was it. We went out and then we woke up the next morning for brunch.
Fresh and ready.
Sunday brunch.
The Sunday brunch gotta be my favorite part.
That place?
That place was insanity. Like the breakfast.
Lucas, did you find the place?
No, it was my friend that recommended it.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The orange juice, the coffee, the croissant was
oh my god, we have to mention Emma was I think she was done with our shit, and me and Lucas were like, we have to take photos.
I was.
And at one point I was like, Emma, let me sit there to take. She's like, no, we're eating. And me and Lucas just looked at each other and scared to death, and we started eating.
I mean, sometimes I'm a mom. You know, sometimes I give off mom vibes.
This homie was like, sick of our shit.
I was like, I'm starving. Let me eat my food. Like
that was hilarious.
So but they did take very cute pictures of me, so thank you for that.
Yeah, we did. Can't say the same.
Wow.
Regarding actually me and Lucas did have cute pictures in that place.
We did. They're not really in chronological order anywhere.
It's a very walkable city, which I loved. And the weather was good.
The weather was phenomenal. We basically, just to mention, we decided on going for a yacht trip.
Yacht trip.
Emphasis on the yacht.
A yacht trip powered by me.
A yacht trip powered with a yacht trip
mainly by me. So then we decided to, on the coldest ass day of all our days, to take this paddle boat out.
It was insane though.
By Charles Bridge. I was paddling for the life of me. These homies were taking Instagram photos.
I was sitting in the back and I was like, why is Lucas's feet not moving? And I was just assuming Emma was doing all the work.
I was.
Apparently, Lucas had been rowing the entire like he'd been paddling the entire
the entire time.
No, he was paddling.
This homie stands up to take a photo. The paddle boat almost like we all fall over almost.
But honestly, could recommend. Like that was cool. We did.
I'm like, we all fall over. She's like, could recommend.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend standing and taking selfies. No.
I almost killed them in that moment. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
like
lie.
I think Emma's yell echoed throughout the entire city of Prague.
Yeah, all of Prague, I knew.
It was brunch first, and then that second. Like I was like, I can't. No, it was very fun. It was. I really liked that. I really did. At some point, my ass was freezing, so we had to leave. But
no, we made eye contact with some random people on that paddle boat. I think they were like from Sri Lanka or something. I don't know. And it was just really fun. And then they were just staring at us. And then we kept changing direction, remember? Yeah. And then we returned. But it was very cheap, guys. Where was the paddle boats? It was in the center of Prague, right?
Yeah, it's just I don't know what the river is called actually. That's really sad.
By a museum. I don't really remember. I love that we're gonna give you
like this
We were
island.
literally just like on the water by Charles Bridge. I don't know what the bridge is. I don't know what the water is called, which is very
extremely sad. Detailed. Thank you so much for
that. What is Prague called?
I think we have to tell the peeps if they want to know.
I don't know. How do we not know that?
Just look for boats. That's what we did.
That's amazing. Take advice from Emma. She's like, guys, I don't care.
I'm a tour guide. Just Google it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we saw the location. It's basically by Vltava.
No, that's that's the river.
Maybe not take advice from any of us.
Don't take advice from us.
Also, I doubt they're gonna listen to this in hopes of getting like advice.
Yeah, yeah. We definitely need to post the reel because then you will know what we're talking about.
You guys will definitely know what we're talking about.
You will get the vibe.
But I love the paddle. We were on it for like an hour, and it was very peaceful and romantic. Although we were, I'm like
peaceful and romantic.
And then Lucas zooms into my face, and I look scared to death.
She was scared to death.
We proceeded to get off the paddle boat, and then we went to the bougiest place in Prague. I'm telling you. What was this restaurant called? The waiters. Lucas, tell the story what the waiter did. Remember when he was like taking the food every 2 seconds?
Oh yeah, as soon as you put like your coffee cup down or like your cutlery down, you could not even like the fork was still in your fingers, and the midst of your fingers, the plate was already gone.
Yeah,
gone it was with the wind. You had no chance, no hesitation. That homeboy, Speedy Gonzalez.
He looked like a bodybuilder, first of all, and then second of all, he was like taking the stuff as if like it was like death or like life or death, you know?
Yeah, like as if his life depended on it. It was insanity. It was absolute insanity. And then I hadn't even finished my coffee. Homeboy goes for my cup, and that's when I was like, bro, no.
You're like, no.
Okay.
But the cakes were good. What was the restaurant called?
I don't remember.
That's great.
But it was amazing.
We're very great tour guide. Like
we are amazing.
We're like, we have this amazing brunch. Don't know where it is. We had this amazing cake, but also the atmosphere sucked. We don't know where that is. If anybody has questions, like hit us up.
Hit us up.
No, I like the atmosphere.
No, it was cool. Just
it was really nice. But that my friend from Brussels recommended. So yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe hit up Lucas's friends for travel advice because that's what we did. And
thank you, a list of who to contact
and it worked out for us. So
it did.
We had apple.
I was gonna say apple cake, and then I realized it's called carrot cake. And then
I had carrot cake. You had the cheesecake with raspberries.
That is true. That is true.
But it was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It was really good. And then
food coma.
And then we went like for another tour through the city. And remember that homegirl, Victoria asked that homegirl, like I don't know, like end 50s, early 60-year-old woman. She was like, "Yeah, can you take a picture of us?"
On a
homegirl
street
took it literally.
With cars.
And took one picture, and then she was like, "Tell me if we like it. Otherwise, I can take another one." As soon as she gives the phone to us to look at the picture, vanished. Gone she was with the wind.
Scared for her life.
Photo. Like, do you know she's not from our generation? We take like 50, but honestly, not a bad photo.
No, it was one of the best photos. I think it wasn't the Slender Man photo.
No, it was this one.
Oh, it was this one, yeah. Actually, it's super cute.
It's like the best photo of us three.
The quality though.
Why are you so stuck on quality? Yeah.
It's all about the quality, babes.
That's literally one of the best qualities. Am I wrong?
I can. People can't see it anyway.
Guys, so we're standing in front of this Harry Potter look-alike lantern, and then it was under this I don't know, it was like, mind you, in Prague it's like scattered with like different castles and like
it's very beautiful.
Yeah, it
very
looks like
beautiful old buildings.
It's the Powdergate Tower.
Powdergate Tower, definitely visit it. That's where we met the peeps for the walking tour.
Yeah, that's where it all started. That's
and
where
then we
took over.
Yeah,
oh my god, is this already the end of our trip?
No, well, almost.
Not yet.
Not quite.
I mean, basically we walked around a lot. That's what we did. And it was very fun.
Walked and talked a lot. Can we just talk about, so we had a walking tour, and Emma and Lucas literally, so mind you, this guy is talking about like the city and the history of the city.
Yes.
We're sitting down, and then all I hear is like these two people chatting, and I look to my right and it's Mrs. Emma and Mr. Lucas talking about their lives, and not like in a low like whisper, like in a full normal tone, not like as if this guy is giving a full walking tour, and they're just talking like with no
Listen, it has been a hot minute since I saw you guys. We had catching up to do.
I'm not gonna lie, like I feel like on a walking tour we were these three people that everybody hated and loved at the same time, because like we would say funny things and like the whole group would laugh, but also we wouldn't shut up. And they were like, can these people just like, everybody else was quiet, there were couples there, there were friends, like everybody else could shut their mouth. We talked constantly, like we did nonstop. We were like more than the tour guide.
Yeah, we're like walking
more
tour,
than tour guide.
more like talking tour. Yeah.
But I mean, no regrets. I'm not gonna lie, I have no regrets. No regrets.
I asked if the James Bond movie was recorded there, and everybody laughed, you know, and that's all right.
That's all right. But there was a movie recorded there.
I know. I was just thinking.
It was Spider-Man, guys.
Oh yeah,
Spider-Man.
Yeah, and then what happened later? Yeah, I forced Emma and Lucas to take a photo under the bridge. My car's passing through that, under that thing.
Almost risking our damn life for it.
But in the end, it went, I mean, we made a plan, we stuck to it, and we did it, and it was amazing.
We did it.
Because the likelihood of all of us seeing each other, the last time we did was 2021.
21, insane.
So, that was a miracle in itself. Oh, Victor drew a heart around our foot.
I drew a heart around Emma and Lucas's
after
face.
I made this wholesome statement of gratitude.
But we are already mid-planning our next trip.
Yeah. We will go. I mean, it's inevitable, and
it's inevitable.
That was so much fun. If you guys have friends, first of all, which is very hard to have.
Even if you don't have friends, you will.
That's fine.
There, like, I feel like we did.
I would definitely recommend going by yourself to Prague too.
Yeah.
It's a very beautiful city, and the prices are great. Yeah, like if you're a student, definitely check it out.
Yeah.
Our place was an Airbnb actually, like it wasn't a hotel.
But it was nice. It was really nice. Like,
but I
the elevator pictures.
For sure would want to go back or something. That heart is placed perfectly. I can't. Yeah, and also, but I also would like we went for 3 days and we had a lot of fun. So you don't have to go for like the longest time to have fun.
Great recommendation. Don't go for long if you don't want to have fun.
It's Sunday evening. We're all
delirious,
trying to think about Prague and not the next week that's coming up.
It's been a month since we went to, but basically all I can say was March 18th was amazing, and
it was.
It was a memory, but not only going to Prague, just like meeting with the peeps and the people you love and having the best time. We can be in Alaska, you know what I'm saying?
And we could be in a hole. Like,
yeah,
we'll still make the most out of it.
Honestly, best of times. And then at least other people are not annoyed at us talking all the time.
I was just gonna say, we could be shot to the moon and we'll still find a way to annoy other people.
Yeah, the aliens are gonna be like,
we keep
shut
uploading
the F
our
up.
podcast. We're like, we're back.
We're back. See you in 2 months.
Oh, what's up?
No, with the like, imagine us being shot into space. Like, I think the time would be distorted, and we would just be back in 30 years. Like, it's light years, right? So we'll be back, and we're like, guys, we're back, and then everyone's old, and then we are still talking. You know what I'm saying?
And we're still talking.
Honestly, like, I haven't had my voice for a month. And like, I didn't have a voice before I went to Prague, and then I obviously kept singing, talking, and I haven't stopped talking since. And I don't think I'm ever gonna hear my normal voice again. So please go back to like past episodes and with that voice rest in peace, like, because she's not coming back.
The last night, Emma's voice was there was no voice. It was nothing. Nothing was left.
No.
I think because she talked more than the actual tour guide on that talking tour and walking tour. We all did, and we were. I think it was because it was just a lot of excitement and a lot of talk in 3 days.
It was.
But yeah, man, if you have 2 friends, I would suggest get those 2 homies or more. Book a flight to Prague. You know what I'm saying?
Prague was insanity. But I think what made Prague so amazing is not only the city itself, but it was also the people that we met, like the tour guide and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it was also just because we finally went on a goddamn trip together.
Yeah. Honestly.
So,
honestly,
that is the truth.
I think we almost all like killed each other in the process of planning this, but then once we were there, we were like, I love this. But the process was at some point
almost killed both of them.
Yeah,
just to be clear, but we managed, and I'm glad I persevered. I pushed these homies. It was a lot going on. I wasn't expecting to be in Prague on a random Saturday in March, but it happened. And you guys should all go and have the best time of your life. I'm like, you guys should go.
Recommendations, let us know.
Definitely.
Because
definitely hit us up with recommendations, because we're about to plan our next trip, and it's gonna be a revival. It's gonna be 2.0. It's not gonna go from 1.0 to 2.0. No, we're going from 1.0 to 5.0. It's like there's nothing holding us back.
There's nothing holding us back. Guys, that was a Shawn Mendes reference. Do you have any what's your peak in your pit
of the trip?
Yes. She's like, of the trip or of the friendship?
Like peak, all of it, but I would say especially the walking tour and the boat tour, and
all the tours,
us dancing at that random club, and the dance. But okay, all of it. Pit though, the pit was when I left. The world was ending, and I was completely wet. And it was windy, and I missed my homies. Like, it just felt like a fever dream, you know? It was so much fun, and the likelihood of us being together, and then it instantly just burst out again, and I was in a train by myself, soaking wet. It was really sad.
I was so sad on my way to the airport. But also, Emma, when we went, like Emma and I went for breakfast on that Monday morning, while Victoria was already like on the flight back home. And the mood was like, we were still happy to be with one another, but it was down because, like, if 1/3 of the trip is already missing, you're left with 66.
That's right.
That is right. Guys, I have to just mention that my flight was at one of the most obnoxious times of all time. I had to wake up these homies at 4 a.m. and they were like in a different state of mind. They're like, bye, but they were sad at the same time. I was very sad too. And we just all collectively hugged each other at 4 a.m. in this random apartment. 4 a.m. thoughts.
That was cute.
And then Lucas got a ticket for some reason.
A ticket?
Yeah, you were like, I got a ticket because you rode the train like later or something.
Oh yeah. Oh, that.
It's okay.
She was so annoying. But well, okay, I gotta pick up. But
so that day ended a little sad.
Did anybody else mention their highlights? Their low?
Oh, that's true. That's true. Lucas, what's your peak in your pit?
My peak. Do I have to choose one?
Yes.
Okay, my peak was the breakfast with Ya.
Oh.
The breakfast, because like the food, the atmosphere, the coffee.
Which one?
Like the breakfast, the one.
Wait, did we have breakfast 2 times?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, do you mean the stress breakfast or the nice breakfast?
No, the nice breakfast, babe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, no, my favorite part was the stress breakfast.
It was really nice though. It was insanely nice. And yeah, I gotta say my low was definitely when we all had to leave. Especially that evening when Vic was basically ready to leave. Because you left at like what, 6 a.m?
4. Didn't I wake you up at like 5, 4?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
I know. I don't remember that. Like, I feel like I was still sleeping.
Really?
Oh, you were like a zombie. You were like the vibe. Or that one. You remember that one morning, Vic, when we were having this full-on discussion and we thought Emma was sleeping, but she was like
this homegirl was. She was fully listening. She's like, "I'm not waking up." Like she's like, "This is my time. I can't." That was hilarious.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I mean, I need my time in the morning. Like, don't talk to me.
Yeah.
Oh. Also, yeah. Okay, should I talk about my peak and my pit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, my peak was.
Take it home.
I think my peak was like, yeah, the walking tour, definitely. I love that. But also the ABBA like dance alongs, and then we played Whitney Houston, and then I had my wheel of a pizza. And then I think my pit was, should I say leaving? But we all said leaving.
We all said leaving.
There was no pit. I'm dead ass serious. Not a single
pit.
The
actual trip, there was no pit. We never disagreed.
No.
Never wanted to do something else. We all were just having the best of time.
Yeah, we were very lucky though, I think, as well. Like, I think because like it went accordingly. Like the weather, it was fine, and then it wasn't anything that happened in between. But it's also because we went there for 3 days. No pits. Yeah. Maybe the pit was that it was very short. I wish we could stay longer.
Yeah.
That was their trip, guys. A lot happened.
It was cool.
It was cool.
It was cool. We're going to post our reel. We're going to reveal that we were there.
Oh?
I don't think we ever did.
Reveal the reel.
Reveal the reel.
We were... Are you okay?
No.
She's like, reveal the reel. Yeah, we were planning on
posting. We're like, my last brain cells speaking. Like, literally.
It is our last brain cells collectively. We were wanted to post, but now we're going to post it there. And yeah, I hope people that are listening, that are tuned in, the 3 people.
No, actually, we have more listeners.
We do have more.
Oh yeah, thank you for the listeners. Despite us being the most inconsistent podcasters, we will probably.
Need to cut that out.
We need to cut that out. We're excited to hear from you guys. We're not going to hear from you guys. We're excited for you guys to listen to us next time. Any final words? What's our plug? Follow us.
Follow us on Instagram, The Fact That Official. Follow us on Twitter, The Fact That Subscore. Listen in on our podcasts on any platform that podcasts are available: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, everything. Just Google us and we're there. So back up, be ready. New episodes are coming soon, guys. Bye.
Kisses and hugs. I can't see both of you on my Zoom.
Daddy cool.
I mean,
oh my god, that's so cute.
Who's doing the intro?
Oh my god, I can't believe that was my life. Also, me getting lost in Prague and then not knowing my credit card number and almost sweating profusely and crying in front of this person.